Hello everyone, Brandon with Strict Vision Athletics here to promote one of our latest shoulder days. 4 exercises here today. This is a little bit of a brief one, but don't be fooled. This is a tough exercise, a tough workout with a lot of tough exercises. Let's go to number 1. First exercise, military press. Anterior, posterior, or back and forth. I call these back and forths. What I'm using here is the XPT rack. You'll notice that in the comments it says XPT military press back and forth. The XPT rack is an incredible machine. However, most people won't have it. If you are interested in getting it, you can certainly send us a DM and I'll tell you where. But if you don't have it, you can use a traditional barbell. Not a problem. Just get yourself a barbell and a rack and you'll be able to get away with it. So what am I doing? I'm doing a military press with the bar, anterior, posterior, then all the way up. Important thing to remember, when you go from front to back, you don't want to press all the way up with full extension. You want to come just enough to clear the head, get to the back, then go up. This is an increased time under tension exercise. We're trying to increase the amount of time that bar is contracting our deltoids. So in the front, in the back, to the top, that's 1 rep. Second exercise, Viking press. Now for this one, I'm using the landmine attachment on my Monster Light, and I am using the Henny strap attachment on the end of my stringer. As you can see, that is what is spotting the actual bar. I press up over my head with 2 hands, then I come down slowly with 1. This is a negative tempo. I am overloading the process with which the eccentric movement happens. It's important to understand you don't always want to do everything just up and down, up and down, up and down with the same weight. It's important to switch things up every once in a while just to give your body diversity, and I have really noticed an increase in my strength when I stick to either isometrics or eccentric isometrics, and in this case I'm doing a negative eccentric, and it's very, very powerful. It just builds the strength of the shoulders. Do both arms, 10 on the left, 10 on the right, and then go to the next superset. The next superset is shrugs with a dumbbell and rear delt pull-throughs. So let's start with shrugs. Pretty standard and straightforward. There's really not a whole lot of difficulty here. Any gym should have dumbbells that you should be able to. I overload shrugs. I like to get up in weight, 75, 85, 95 pounds, just really kind of push the boundaries on what it is that I can do. The traps are kind of tough to build, and I find that that's an area where you can really sort of overload them if you keep your proper form. Now, the second exercise is a rear delt pull through, which serves sort of the opposite philosophy. You want to go light on these, light and efficient. This is a very technical exercise. You're targeting the rear delts, which are a small muscle group. The trapezius muscles aren't really that big either, but they are, I think, a little bit stronger than the rear delts. Your rear delts are supportive muscle groups, very important, very structurally appealing, and very functionally important. So you always want to work them at least once in a shoulder day. So that's what this is. You're going to be on your knees. You're going to have 1 hand on the cable, 1 hand in front. You're going to grab it, pull, and twist. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to switch sides of the cable when you switch from left to right hand. You're going to do your left hand for 10 reps, then you're going to switch. You're going to pull your right hand for 10 reps. Start in neutral position, so that's here. And then when you pull, you're going to pull to supinate. So you're going to pull your palm up at the top of each rep. That's it for this. Have fun.